Hello everybody, my name is SENPAI and welcome to Star Citizen. I'm just going to be showing you guys this game a little bit. I just started playing myself about a week ago, so I'm not very good at it, but we're going to be going in here. There's a game type called, an arena commander called Vandal Swarm, and you just basically fight waves of NPCs. So a couple different things now. So I'm using two joysticks, which is new for me because I haven't really played with joysticks before. But I'm also using a program called Voice Attack, which lets me use voice commands to use different functions in my ship. So you might hear an AI talking back to me when I use commands, just so you guys know what that is. For those that are a little more familiar with the game, I'm going to be flying the SABRE today, and we'll just hop right in here. So this is basically just like a space game. This current part is just going to be flight combat. The Star Citizen, after it's currently in alpha, but it will have, FPS combat as well on the ground. So there's going to be a lot of different things to do in this game when it finally comes out of alpha, and
there are multiple hostiles inbound.
so it'll be pretty exciting in the future. Okay, so we can see there's some Vandal scavengers kind of
Can I help
all
you?
around.
Alleged captain.
And there is Anna.
Hello, Commander Stupid.
And she's a little feisty today, so she has a personality which is kind of interesting. It keeps things very interesting. So comm stab on.
Back on.
So you can see she turned my comm stab on when I asked for it. Let's see.
Shield recharging. Under fire.
Gotta get these guys target. Trying to lock my gimbals here. Lock gimbal.
Shield recharging.
Okay. So I had to do a manual gimbal lock because for some reason that voice command is not working, which is fine. It's still, there's a little bit of bugs to it, and
I bet you do.
and there's some, it's basically just all being patched by, a single developer. So, and with how often this game is changing hotkeys and everything, with it being an alpha, it's never going to be perfect until the game releases. So, let's see here. Now I can concentrate on flying a little more and not trying to get my gimbals locked. So, lock missile.
Aye, aye.
Fire missile.
Unloading.
See there. Anna fired the missile for us. I thought there were other ships around, but maybe that is the last one.
Missile lock.
Oh, it looks like it didn't even fire it. Fire missile.
Unloading
There we
missiles.
go. There we go. I must have turned away a little too quick. Alright, so that's the wave one. I do have some NPC co-pilots with me, or wingmen, I guess. So these are dropping pretty quick, but the waves do get a little bit harder, obviously, the further in. So it won't be super easy the whole time. So, and you can also see like there's a red effect that's going on when I do some of these moves, and that's just like.
Why is it impossible for you to do even simple things?
That's basically just like a
It
G-force.
boggles the mind, and I have a large mind to boggle. Let me tell you.
Thank you, Anna. Respawn. Respawn.
Normalizing.
I just crashed into a comet there. Like I said, I'm still trying to get used to this ship a little bit. With how fast it is, it drifts quite a bit sometimes. So. Alright, comm stab on.
CS is back. Phew.
So the comm stab should help with the drifting a little bit, but there's still going to be some drifting. So I'll just have to be careful when I'm flying through asteroid fields. Lock missiles.
Locking target.
Fire missile.
Firing missiles.
Alright. Pin target.
Pinned.
Let's see if I can take this guy down here. So this game is, I think it's a lot of fun. If you guys are interested in any space, type games like Elite Dangerous or anything, I would definitely suggest giving this one a try. And you can see this ship that I'm using is pretty powerful, so these guys are just getting ripped to shreds. So I'll be flying through these first few waves here, so I might even skip a couple if they're too easy. Okay, so we have some elite units here. So every once in a while there'll be an elite unit that pops up. You can see Little King right there. Pin target.
Pin confirmed.
So I'll keep him pinned and start focusing on some of these other ones. These guys are pretty far away still though. Starting to get in range here. Come back here. So some other cool things that you can do in this game is you can actually, your ship has shields on it that you can actually manually move around. I can do it with voice commands, so I can say, for instance, shields forward.
Do you even have a license? Shield power to stronger forward, Captain.
So Anna moves the shields forward for me, which is nice. And I can also just, bounce shields again if I want to. But it makes it so, if you're getting fired straight on, you can move the shields there to help kind of negate some of the damage. Which for this ship is especially needed because there's not a lot of armor to it. So once it gets through the shields, pretty much dead. So that's a huge thing for this ship in particular. Okay, he just wants to run away. Lock missile.
Locking missile.
Let's see if I can just kill him here quick. Oh, fire missile.
Unloading.
Alright. That should come back and take him out, hopefully.
Engines low.
There it is. So we got one more guy in this wave. Trying to
Can I
pipe
help
to
you,
the asteroid
Commander
field.
Stupid?
Anna is definitely pretty mean today. Not really sure. Oh, looks like there is. Oh. I thought Little King died, but apparently not. Well, he's spinning through space and apparently doesn't have control of his ship, so I'm just gonna go finish him off. And then this wave should be over with. There we go.
Elite units eliminated.
Okay.
Contact. Begin scan. Warning. There are multiple hostiles.
So for those of you that are new to, maybe not new to flight simulators, but new to space simulators, one of the interesting things about flying in space is the fact that you can, strafe in all directions. So it's not just forward and backwards, because obviously in an airplane you need lift from the wings, so you can only really go forward. And then when you're on the runway there's the reverse. But so this you can actually strafe left and right, which is interesting. It's kind of an interesting element. And you can also strafe up and down, and obviously forward, and you can fly backwards as well. So it adds some different features that you wouldn't really necessarily think of if you're used to flight simulators just themselves. But it makes space flight quite a bit interesting. Try to take this guy down here. And this game is very interesting in the fact that if you lose components, they're actually gone. So it's, if you lose some thrusters, your ship will start handling a little differently. I haven't really gotten hit yet, so I said these first few waves are going to be pretty easy, especially with how strong this ship is. Alright, these guys are quite a ways away. Trying to work on Warlord over here, who is NPC wingman. He is not doing too hot right now. We'll try to take these guys out for him. Oh, that was an easy kill. Slow down a little bit. So there's a lot of, I said there's a lot of slowing down and speeding up, you know, around some of these turns. And I mean, just the fact that I can fly like this is really interesting. And honestly, because most of my experience with, you know, flying is in flight simulators, because I've pretty much been playing them since I was a kid. But it's, and so there's, you know, some things like, you know, seeing, I think this is like a planet or something that I'm flying over. Seeing that, you know, upside down in the view is, at first it's a little weird to basically not think of anything as being up or down because you're in space. So there really is no up or down. So at times I still feel like, okay, right now I'm flying upside down, but I'm really not. So nothing really changes in the way the ship handles. So that took a little getting used to, but it's definitely fun. And I'm probably just rambling about nothing right now. I'm trying not to run into these asteroids here or the other ships, because you can use that as a tactic as well, but with this ship I would probably just blow myself up if I used it to tackle them. So yeah, this ship actually has four weapons on it. It's got 2 gimbal mounted weapons and then 2 fixed weapons. But right now I have the gimbals blocked, so they're kind of acting as, I just ran into that ship. So they're kind of acting as fixed weapons right now. But that's mostly just to help out. Otherwise they get really separated as I'm turning and stuff. So just makes it easier to get all the weapons onto the targets. Lock missile.
Locking missile.
Fire missile. Alright, we'll finish him
Alpha
off
strike
really quick.
away.
Ooh, dodged that time too. Gonna get him eventually. The missile's right. Yeah, so that triangle that was flying around, that's the actual missile. So. Show weapons.
Aye, aye.
Looks like I might have actually, yeah, so I actually did lose a gun now when I ran into that ship as it was exploding, so I am down to 3 guns. Show overview. Show overview.
Overview displayed.
Might take a little bit more firepower to take out some of these guys, but shouldn't really be a problem.
Why is it impossible for you to do even simple things, right? It boggles the mind. And I have a large mind to boggle, let me tell you, Captain Senpai.
Thanks, Anna. Whoa. Take out the priest here. There he is. Alright, so that was a pretty easy elite enemy to take out. So one of the things with voice command is it monitors like full sentences, so if I do run on sentences, it's probably not going to pick up on the command, so that's why I'm having to repeat myself a little bit here. Whoa! You guys keep stopping right in front of me. They know they're going to die, so they're just sacrificing themselves trying to take me out. So yeah, I still have 3 weapons at least, but it is pretty bad that I lost that weapon before. It's nice to have all 4. Whoa! I think that was an ally that just ran into me.
You are approaching
I didn't even see him.
boundary. Elite units eliminated.
Yeah, it definitely was an ally.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Okay, so you can see on my overview that I lost a wing as well, my left side. But again, because this is space, wings don't matter. So yeah, doesn't really matter. I don't think there's any thrusters on the wings, so I'm not going to lose any stability or any control over my ship. It is kind of like a added layer of defense for my weapons, because weapons themselves can be targeted. And I do have my 2 weapons on that side, so it's maybe...
Come now, time to start acting like an adult, eh?
So it is maybe a little less defensive now for my weapons, but yeah, there's really not too many voice commands I use in Vandal Swarm. A lot of it happens in the actual universe of the game. So this game has basically just a giant universe that in the regular mode that you know, it's basically like a typical MMO where, you know, you can fly and fight other people, and then there's, you know, NPCs obviously that'll attack you sometimes, but and that has a little bit more voice commands because you can, you know, overdrive around and everything. In Arena Commander, obviously you can't really do that stuff because there's basically just this area to be hit. So there's not too much flying around, and there is boundaries, as you probably saw earlier, as to where I can all go to. So yeah, one of the things I really like about space flight combat is the ability, so I throw my shields in the back there, the ability to basically just do this. So I just
Has anyone never told
spin
you
around
you're
180
a great
degrees.
pilot? Wait, don't answer that. Of course they haven't, because you're not, Sir Senpai.
Thanks, Anna. I know I'm not a great pilot. But basically to like throw myself around 180 degrees and then continue flying backwards. It's one of my favorite moves, because in a dogfight in atmospheric flight, obviously if someone gets behind you, you have to figure out a way to maneuver so that you can, you know, unless you have gimbal weapons or, you know, a turret or something that can rotate, you have to figure out a way to get behind them in order to get your guns on them. In space combat, you don't need to do that because you can fly backwards. So it's a pretty cool move to do when, you know, if someone's behind you and you just flip around and start shooting at them while still continuing in the original.
How can I help, Commander? My ass.
In the original vector. So, I don't know if that makes sense. I'm probably just rambling, but
Contact. Elite units en route.
got some more elite units here. Pin target.
Pinned.
Pin target.
Target pinned.
Pin target.
Pin confirmed.
Alright, so I have all my targets right there pinned. So I got some more even. That's just so I can kind of keep a better eye on them. Pin target.
Pinned.
So this is the elite unit right here. It's Bloodhound. Oh, there he is. Block missile.
Locking on.
Fire missile.
Alpha strike
He
away.
might use a flare. Oh, looks like he didn't even have time to use a flare. Okay, so he's just kind of spinning out of control right now. Just gonna finish him off. There we go. Alright. Oh, Alright.
Launching Star
And I
Citizen.
just ran right into that. So, again, like I said, I'm not very good at this game yet, but I'm getting better. Respawn.
Resetting.
Definitely some things I still have to get used to.
System
So.
overheat. Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Alright.
Begin scan. Contact.
Comstab on.
CS is back. Phew.
Comstab definitely helps, but can only do so much with especially with how fast this this ship is. Alright, shields rear.
Aye, Commander.
Head shield under fire.
So that'll help when I'm getting fired in the back here. Shields forward.
I'm on it. Shield power 2.
But right now
Stronger
I'm getting a
forward.
lot of fire on me, which is not good for this ship.
25.
Display shields.
Shield under fire.
Display
Starboard
shields.
shield under fire. Rear shield under fire. Shield
Display shields. Okay, so not really showing my shields right now. Like I said,
When you have an
they're
intellect as vast as mine,
not working
your
that well.
pathetic dribblings of thought patterns seem so disgustingly primitive. It amazes me you things can even survive out here. Commander stupid.
Why do you hate me so much, Anna? Alright, got that guy. Oh my god. Alright, so I just got shot in the back, didn't even realize it. Alright, so that is Vandal Swarm in Star Citizen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below. Leave a comment as well, what you kind of think of this game. If you want to see some more of it, if you want to see me play some other gameplays that are kind of within this, I would be more than happy to do so. And if you want to see me fly some other ships, let me know, what ships you want to see me fly if you know some of the ships already. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.